Hello friends, you're welcome to the Gallery of Answers. Today we'll be talking about making better decisions. Now, we might look at it as a subject that comes common to everybody. I mean, if you had to choose between two things, you just pick one, right? Simple as ABC. But when things get so complicated in life and you have to pick between two great jobs, you will understand the importance of knowing how to make better decisions. Let's say you have to pick between two friends, two warring parties, like they hate each other and they both happen to be your friends. And they are like, you have to pick one. When you have to make a decision of that sort, you understand the importance of knowing how to make decisions. Another thing is when you have to make a decision that is connected to your faith. Let's say you know something offends God, but it feels so good. It just feels so good. You just feel like always doing it. Such decisions, it might seem as if it's because you have the devil at the back of your mind or something all the time. But if we consider the truth that is in the scriptures, the Bible said when we are tempted, we are not tempted by God, right? We are tempted by our own desires. So it's even not really the devil when we face temptations. No, it's something to do about us. You must like something before you get tempted by it, right? Okay. So today we will consider a few things, not very deep, very simple surface level decision making considerations. And I would like you to pay attention. I would like you to be calm, and I would like you to keep an open mind, because some of these things might seem so basic and you might mistakenly disregard them and not consider them as important, despite the fact that they are the most important subject in the issue of decision making. So you will have a fun time. Let's get right into it. Okay. So I understood very early in life the responsibilities and consequences that comes with decisions. Facing those challenges opened my mind to learn about decision making. I actually attended a few classes about decision making. I know it sounds odd, but when you run into issues of that sort and it begins affecting you on some very deep levels, you tell yourself the truth and you focus on your ignorance, turning it to intelligence. So I attended a few classes in decision making and it changed my life, turned my life up, right side up, if I can use that word. And from that time till now, I've never had that issue again. When I make decisions, if things go south, I take the fall. If things go right, I enjoy the benefits. And that is the other side of decision making. So we are going to start with desired outcomes. When you want to make a decision, you don't start by considering your pros and cons, just like we have been taught. You look at the advantages and the disadvantages. That is not the accurate way to make decisions. You start with your desired outcome. The first thing I will encourage you to do when you want to make a big decision or a small one, like what to wear or what food to eat, what snack to get. When you want to make such decisions, consider your desired outcome. Do I want to be fat? Do I want to be slim? Do I want to spend hours of every day at the gym? Or maybe I should just try and eat healthy so I don't spend hours carrying weights and jogging up and down. That sounds funny. You might have to do it anyways though, but yeah, let's just go on. You consider your desired outcomes. The first and the most important step in decision making is your desired outcome, the end you see in sight. What you want to happen at the other side of this bridge. What you want to happen after the crossroad. The destination you want to land in. Your desired outcome, extremely important. The second thing is the honest evaluation of yourself. The honest evaluation of yourself. So you know you are susceptible to getting exposed to dangerous circumstances. You don't make decision to walk in the night. As a guy, a lot of things get excused for me. If I'm strolling around in the night, I'm safe, most probably. As long as I don't have my phone or my purse, I only hold my keys. So nobody can steal anything from me if I'm just holding my keys, right? But you see, for ladies, it's a different case. You can be assaulted. A lot of things can go wrong if you are walking in dark corners in the middle of the night. So it is supposed to be an easy decision for you to not walk at odd hours. You need to have an honest evaluation of yourself. Okay, you might think you are very smart and you are tough, your environment is safe, so you can do whatever you want. But you see, the Yoruba people have a saying. They say, Ojo buruku eshu gbomimu. That means that on a bad day, the devil does his acts. Okay, yeah, I think I got that right. What that means is that you don't know whether the day that you are stepping out will be that exception, that a bad thing would happen. You need to understand and have a accurate evaluation of yourself. After you have decided the end you have in sight, you have decided the destination you want, you should have an accurate evaluation of yourself. You see, when those two friends of yours are having, they are quarreling and they have you in the middle and they ask you to make a choice, you should ask yourself the question, what do I want out of friendship? That takes us back to our first point. The second point is that have an accurate evaluation of yourself. Okay, you have some bad traits. Are you going to pick a friend that enhances those bad traits, or pick one that, deals with it? In fact, taking a side angle to that scenario, I would say if you have two friends that are fighting and they are putting you in the middle, you should get out of the middle. You should not have two friends that are fighting each other and they have you in the middle. But that's just by the side. Okay. So you should have an accurate evaluation of yourself, your abilities, your priorities, your goals, your visions. This will help you make decisions better, more accurately, and faster. So going back to the first point, examine your desired outcome. Secondly, have an accurate evaluation of yourself and be honest about it. Be honest about it. Wishful thinking will tell me if I study hard, I'll be better at mathematics. That could be true, but it's still wishful thinking. It will be easier for me to go for something else. And unless we all go to school to encounter difficulty, I don't think it's a good idea to make such decisions. The next thing I want to talk about is your plans and the execution. You see, decisions are very basic. It's like the easiest part of the whole scenario. If I decide to go out today, that is the easiest part of the whole scenario. The more difficult part is actually going out. After I've made an accurate evaluation of myself and I know I have the strength, I have the capacity, I have a destination that I'm going to, I have the resources necessary to go out, I still have to take the step of actually going out. So when you are making decisions, understand the fact that you will have to take some steps. You will have to take some steps. And when you consider the fact that you will have to take some steps, you will be able to accurately pick which direction you want those steps to go. For example, it is Sunday. You have backlogs of work from Friday that overshot Saturday, and you have to submit them late Sunday evening or early on Monday. Yet you still have to go to church. So you are considering, should I scrap church today and just walk? Maybe join the service online. Or should I just go to church and believe my boss will give me an out when I tell him my sub story? You want to make such decisions. You need to understand that whether you decide to go to church, I am not advocating for any of those options anyway. Let me just put that out there. I'm not advocating for any of those options. I will not tell you that your job is not important, and I won't tell you going to church is equally not important. But I'm just saying, when you are making such decision, of course, you are making the decision, you take responsibility for it. whatever you choose. You need to understand that you will make plans that you will execute. If it is possible for you to get this thing done after church, you plan it ahead, attend the service, get the best of both worlds. But if you know it is practically impossible and it could cost you your job, you know what to do. Maybe you will put all your stakes on God. You go to church and believe God will soften the heart of your boss. It can happen. It's been known to happen. Or you take on the job and apologize to God. Join the service online and enjoy yourself. The last thing I want to talk about when it comes to making better decisions is the responsibility and the consequences. The responsibility and the consequences. You see, making decisions is fun. We do it every day. It makes us feel good about ourselves when we discover that, okay, I decided to go out today and it was an amazing day. I had so much fun. It was lovely. I lost nothing. I gained a lot of things. Such decisions are good for us. We feel high. We are on top of the world. We are happy. We are excited. That is good. But when you go out and let's say you have a list of 10 things you ought to do, and you discover that after the whole day you were not able to even get one done, you feel bad. You see, there are responsibilities and consequences when it comes to decision making. And whether we like it or not, we will all experience the two. You don't just live on the mountain all the time. Of course, you make some mistakes. And when we make mistakes, we need to understand not to excuse them, but to take responsibility for them. So that when the next time pops up for us to make another decision that is related to that matter, we will realize how to make a better decision if we don't excuse the last mistake we made. If we push the fault out and we assume everything is wrong with the world but ourselves, when we are making a new set of decisions, we will make a new set of mistakes again. And then we'll keep giving excuses and we enjoy consequences instead of benefits of decision making, instead of the elated feeling of fulfillment. We'll be having a dejected life over and over and over again. So I encourage you today, be more intentional with your decisions. All the processes listed now, they are very simple and straightforward. You can apply them to virtually everything and you can do them at light speed. You don't have to sit down and calculate this for every decision you make. But for some, you would have to. The important ones, the seriously important ones. The most important thing that I would want you to consider when you want to make better decisions is pray. You see, most of the time, you will not have God tell you this is what you should do. Sometimes that would happen. The Bible said it. That you have a voice tell you this is the way, walk thereby. But a lot of time, and considering a lot of things, you might not hear that voice. But you see, after you've prayed and committed your ways unto God, He knows how to wield the elements of your life, your intellect, your considerations. He knows how to wield all those things to direct you on the right path. And that is what He will do. So you won't just be alone when you want to make smart decisions. He will be helping you. So I hope that after the session today, you go on out there, be more intentional about your decision making processes, and you'll make better decisions. Let me go over the points again. The most important metric in decision making is knowing your desired outcome, where you want to end, the other side of the crossroad. The second thing is an honest evaluation of yourself. The next thing is your plans and how you get them executed. And then you have your responsibilities and consequences. Thank you for stopping by once again. If you have questions, you can drop them in the comment section. If you have comments, of course, drop them in the comment section. If you have objections. If you have objections, you can let me know. I will attend to them all. So until the next time, in the next video, subscribe so you get notifications of new posts and new videos. Like the video. It is the most important metric YouTube uses to push out streams, and you can share with a friend who needs to make a better decision today. So enjoy the rest of your day. Have a wonderful day. Bye.